This is a great tale, you know. It's going to tell the story of the forging of the Master Sword. It's going to tell the story of the early relationship between Link and Zelda. Really incredible game all around. You know, the way that it incorporates Wii Motion Plus into the gameplay, it's going to be fabulous. Well, yeah, you start off the game in the world of Skyloft. And in Skyloft, you're going to be getting around riding these gigantic birds. It's a really cool way. That's going to be sort of the mechanism or the locomotion you're going to get throughout the game. The great thing about Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword is that it is filled with content. This is like the biggest game that we've done at Nintendo. We've had a gigantic crew working on it. I believe Mr. Miyamoto said over 100 folks were working on this game. And you know, you're going to, no matter where you go in the game, you're going to find things to do, find interesting things going on. You know, using the sword, using Wii Motion Plus, you're going to have more sword motion than ever before. You're going to have enemies, when they approach you, you're going to definitely see, you know, you're going to have to do a sideward slice or a downward slice, and you're going to be in the game, you know, interacting in, you know, in ways you've never done before. The nunchuck, you'll be holding that up for your shield. When you're aiming bows and arrows, you know, you're going to get the feel of pulling back the bow, so it's a very interactive experience. Well, there's the items that you get as you go through, you're going to be able to upgrade them. So there's, you know, a lot of flexibility, a lot of things in the game. Well, Super Mario Land 3D, you know, is an amazing game. The thing about the Mario series is it's always been kind of groundbreaking on whatever dimension it's been in, you know. The original Super Mario games are classics. Super Mario 64 was really the first time that we've had a Mario in a 3D world. Now, this is the first time that we've had a Mario game that's designed for a 3D screen. And you know, you're going to be seeing the same kind of surprises as you play through Super Mario Land 3D as you did when you played through Super Mario 64. There's all kinds of things in this game. It's filled with all kinds of ideas that you've seen before, some that you've never seen before, but it really takes on that 3D screen. So when you're looking at it through the Nintendo 3DS, when you're playing through the levels, it's a completely new experience. When you say this is a return to form, it really is. This is Kirby's Return to Dreamland, and it is a classic Kirby. You're going to be using your inhale, you're going to be using, he's going to copy and create special abilities. So it really is classic Kirby mechanics. A great element to this game is you can play up to 4-player multiplayer. And it's very smooth. You can drop in and drop out, you know, without interrupting the gameplay at all. You can choose to be one of Kirby's friends, or you can choose to be a different colored Kirby. The 4-player co-op is meant as a living room experience. So you can be playing, you know, with friends, family, you know, in one room. Well, it's certainly similar in the way that Kirby is, you know, his traditional kind of mechanics, right? So you can inhale, you're going to be copying abilities. It's different in a couple ways. You've got not only the inhale, but you've got the super inhale. So if you're coming out to big enemies and objects, you can inhale and then shake the Wii remote, and he'll do a super inhale and suck things in. There's also super copy abilities. So you can find certain enemies throughout the game that'll give you these over-the-top copy abilities, like Monster Flame, where this dragon comes charging across the screen and devours parts of the environment. As you play through the game, you're going to find some great stuff.
Level up!